13,500 odd marks. Sacchitanand Uttekar joins us on the show. Hi, Sachi. Do you think we're bracing ourselves for a bigger pullback from here on? We've had a very, very good run, mind you. Do you think we could see a couple of percentage points pullback?
Good morning, Nigel. Nigel, I think if we stick, our comments only for today, then I think the major downside which was expected seems to be done. So I don't see the Nifty slipping below that 21,850, 870 kind of a mark. And on the higher side, we may see a good strong pullback rally towards 22,000. So I think this is a good time wherein some long positions can be committed here. Any declines from here on should be utilized to create some long positions for the day, keeping a stop loss somewhere close to around 21,840. These are the spot levels that we are discussing. And on the higher side, we may see the expiry, shaping up somewhere close to around 22,000 itself. When we look at the Nifty Bank as well, I think the data is supporting a range close to around 45,700 on the lower side, which should act as a very strong support. But on the higher side, we may not see the Nifty Bank, sustaining above that 46,000, 300 kind of a zone. So I think even here, the data as of now is indicating that the expiry could be somewhere close to around 46,100 to 46,200. So I think there's a good amount of upside which can be seen in the second half. So I think it's a good time wherein some long positions can be committed.
Okay. All right. Well, Sacchitanand, specific stocks, what would your call be? And wanted your thoughts on a couple of these stocks such as IOB, IREDA, UCO Bank. Strong run-up on a year-to-date basis, but now seeing some amount of red. Good time to probably accumulate?
We should wait for, corrections in this particular counter, especially when you look at a stock like UCO Bank. We've already seen, a very gradual correction here. But if you look at the weekly and the monthly scale, there is good evidence that this particular correction can continue on the lower side. So I think it's not a good time to jump into such counters. But when we look at certain pockets of strength, if you look at something like an SBI Life, this is something that we have recommended to our clients throughout the series. We saw a very strong higher top, higher bottom sequence here. And going forward, even if you look at the monthly data, we have already seen a very strong breakout. So I think here there is a good buy on declines opportunity, and that's why I think the support at around 1520 looks very confident. So any declines in this particular counter should be utilized to create long positions. From a trading perspective, we may see a swing towards 1580, but eventually I see this particular stock surpassing that 1600 mark soon. So I think when it comes to buying pockets, SBI Life is one particular stock where the conviction remains high.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Sachi, for joining in and giving us those trading ideas as well. And as you sound a little bit more optimistic on the index, you'll be looking